Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. He wants to start this drive with a pass, using the back as a receiver on the screen.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time before State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's got him. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll take it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes...
Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
On 4th down, going to the air. Trying to pick up the... They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's on target and complete. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Mayo. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Nothing doing again. A third straight stop behind the line of scrimmage. They kick it away on fourth down. And the punt will hit at the... First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. He's out past the 35. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got his man. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The give on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Knowles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a
lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the catch. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mayo. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Number 16 on the field.
Just drives it between the uprights. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10?
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Wood or Chris.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Leon. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't
Sneaks it into the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. QB draw. And it's sucked out. Defense covering it up and not. Looking to throw on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. No return coming here. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. Man-to-man, find a little hole, look at that QB, y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They're working that left side. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Hey, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those 1st downs, and just make that clock run.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Noles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The run from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Nice job getting the 1st down on the run play, but you've got to use your timeouts now. You've got 3, and you can't take them with you. So exhaust them. Really talk about things on the sideline. Make sure you're on the same page with your quarterback as you try to come back and win this.
Touchdown, Seminoles! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That drive comes. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive, great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season.